IT, High Velocity IT. I am Zach Memis. This is Chris Ward. So, Chris, we have, digital transformation, IT transformation, digital products. Now we're talking about what?
Digital technology.
Yes.
Digital technology, which of course is what we're going to use to get that digital transformation to happen. It's also the element that helps us to not only the transformation, but allows us to become a digital organization. So it's a very important part of it, and it's the last of our terms that we need to talk about. So it's always good. And so even though you'll still hear digital transformation and digital this and digital that, not so much more in the from an episode type of a thing. Now it's just going to be part of our common language that we're speaking as part of HVIT.
And you are a chef, and you're going to show us digital stew.
What is digital stew? Digital stew. Well, digital stew is what digital technology really is. It's kind of a combination of several elements.
Okay.
We got information technology. We have operational technology, and we also have the Internet of Things.
The Internet of Things. Like my smart refrigerator.
Your smart refrigerator. Does it?
Thermostat, for that matter.
Your thermostat. Yeah, any of those type of things is what we're going to see. One thing that you'll find here, we'll draw a little bit on this, is that, notice the combination here. You have information technology, right, which provides users with information. We'll dive a little bit more into that. And then you also have operational technology. Operational technology is going to be the things that you can detect or even make changes to your physical devices. So like your refrigerator might be thinking, well, that's that. Well, yeah, but look at this. Notice something that bridges both of these.
It's IoT.
IoT, Internet of Things. Why is that? Well, some of it's information. You receive information, I would say a good example of this would be like your news feeds. Okay, if you've got news feeds that are coming in, it's pretty much just information, but now you can bring it up on multiple devices. It can show up in your watches. It can do all that kind of stuff.
Software updates too.
Software updates, yeah, you think of that. Operational technology, though, is going to be much more of, from an IoT, is exactly what you talked about. Those are your thermostats, your smart thermostats, your smart refrigerators, which of course is a scary thing that your refrigerator is pretty smart. Yeah, now I heard, just a rumor, that you have not hooked it up to the internet.
I have not hooked it up to the internet. At this point, things change.
Yeah.
I'm always open for change, being open-minded. But at this point, I do not want my refrigerator communicating with anyone or anything on the internet. So no, it's not hooked up.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the scandals to erupt in the politics about well, what does this person eat? He says he's a vegan, but we know he's got hamburgers.
It's bad enough that you could be sitting around having a chat with someone and you mentioned hybrid bicycles, and the next thing you know, on your phone, everything is hybrid bicycles.
Oh, exactly. Yeah. For this, we would say with this digital stew, digital technology, is these combination of things is going to help us, enable us to do the digital transformation, and that will, of course, allow us to be a digital organization. Remember, I said that digital organization, another way of remembering that is a digitally enabled organization.
Right.
So what is the things, the stuff that enables us? Boom. Digital technology, which then helps us to deliver our digital products.
Right.
So we got the, I would say that a lot of times people will start thinking that, okay, well, wait a minute, but you're starting to talk about like digital products and all that. Well, remember, it's a combination of things here with the digital technology, with the information technology and operational technology. So what, Chris?
So what, Chris?
So what, Chris? Yes, remember, in the exam environment, it's important to know which one you're talking about. Information technology obviously provides users primarily from a digital technology aspect with the data, the information. This is where if you can get updates or new information about things, weather forecasts, all those kind of things, that's more of an information technology provides users with the data, with the information. This is your platforms and your infrastructure and the software that allows you to do these type of things. Whereas the operational technology will detect and implement changes in actual physical devices. This could be where you have, you might detect in your physical host, if you're running like VMware or Hyper-V or any of those the virtualization technologies, it will actually track CPU utilization, network utilization, all those kind of things. And then maybe a machine's kind of getting a little warm, it's using too much of the CPU. Well, then guess what? It will detect, and because it can implement a change, it might move. This is physical machines getting a little too overloaded. No problem. It'll just move some stuff off of it, and only because it detected a change. Which is why when we look at, and I know that we talked about that in the ITIL 4 Specialist CDS, Create, Deliver, and Support, where we talked about event and monitoring and event management, right?
monitoring,
So when you start talking about that, a lot of now what happens with event management is you then say, okay, well, what does that operational technology do? I'm getting that information, I'm getting that data, but now we're going to detect and implement some sort of change, which of course would then be perhaps a standard change, something like moving users from one VLAN to another, or moving virtual machines from one physical host to another. And these can be things that can be done as a part of digital technology.
Sounds a little bit like automation too.
Yeah, I mean, it could be. Yeah, a little bit of that. You can program that into your operational technology as well.
Very good. Awesome. Digital technology. There you have it. Thanks for joining us for this smaller than normal episode, but I think the information was well packed, like a can of tuna.
Like a can of tuna in your smart refrigerator.
In my smart refrigerator. Don't put games in the refrigerator. Anyway, there's a lot more to ITIL 4 specialist, HVIT. Please join us for every episode. You will be